appreciate the invitation because as you'll see as I go through the presentation, Republic, along with our other haulers in the county, are committed to zero waste. So just a quick snapshot of Republic in San Diego County. We have two collection companies, one in Chula Vista that has a franchise for the city of Chula Vista, and we have another hauling operation out of Claremont Mesa. We operate 3 landfills, the Sycamore landfill, Otay landfill, and a very small Borrego Springs landfill. Both the Sycamore and the Otay landfill have gas to energy plants. Right now we're generating, I believe, I was told 13.5 megawatts, or enough for about 13,000 homes. And there's one transfer station, which is the Palomar transfer station. So diversion-related efforts. Before I started doing this particular gig, I was in finance. So when they told me, well, part of your job is going to be doing material characterizations, I'm like, well, that doesn't sound very appealing. And the first time I had to do one, we opened up a compactor that came from a facility that had a large buffet service. That was very interesting. And that was probably in 90-degree heat, trying to understand the material that this organization was generating so we could see upstream diversion potential, and then also some of the things that they were improperly recycling, right, or putting into the recycling containers. So the material characterizations really in the last 2.5 years have been one of those things that our customers are actively seeking us out to do. So they want us to come look at their trash, they want us to come look at their recycling because they want to see if they're doing it right. So that's one of the key things that we build on to be able to help our customers with their diversion efforts. So education, RRR. Sounds super basic, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. But most organizations that we work with want to start at the recycling end. When I tell them, if you look at the hierarchy, that's really the last thing you need to be looking at. We need to be looking at source reduction. We need to be looking at reuse. So the material characterizations paired with the education have been extremely helpful with our customers. So zero waste training, I mentioned earlier that we're committed to zero waste training. Last year, our HR manager and myself, we participated in Rev Sustainability Circle, right? And it's something that's sponsored by SDG&E and the City of Chula Vista. So it's like the 6-month program where we have to come up with a bunch of sustainability goals, and it reaches everything from energy conservation to waste management. And they ask you, what's your big dream? What's your pie in the sky objective? So what we said was zero waste for our administrative operations. So at the end of this whole training, we presented, and my GM was there, and she looks at me afterwards. She says, we need to do that. I'm like, we need to do what? Zero waste. I said, no, that was a pie in the sky thing. I just threw that in there. So she said, no, let's actively pursue that. So the Zero Waste Business Council is having one of their trainings here, and I said, okay, were you serious about that zero waste thing? And she said, yeah, I was. So then we're going to go to the Zero Waste Council training. And even after that, she said, continue to look at it, and let's see what we need to do to become zero waste in our administrative processes. So we're excited about that. All-in-one recycling, so most of us here are familiar with single-stream recycling. Specialized source-separated recycling. Sometimes we have customers that don't know that some of the materials that they generate in larger volumes, especially manufacturers, they have unique or niche materials that we can work with them to find homes for. Bob and Edco, they're great partners in helping us solve some of those issues and finding homes for more unique materials. Reuse partnerships. Goodwill is a fantastic partner. We've been able to work with them to find some homes for some very, very unique products or materials that some of our customers generate. And Jackie and April are fantastic. If you're looking to get rid of or divert some materials that's a little bit more unique, work with them. They're great. Green waste recycling, similar to what Bob was talking about. We do green waste recycling. We process it into mulch. We also have a composting operation that I'll talk about in a little bit. It's a pilot composting project. C&D facility, we have it at the Otay landfill. And e-recycling, that's one of the latest things that we've added. Now we've partnered with a third party who's going to be able to manage our e-waste. In terms of organics, that's the big thing right now, right? So we have about 550 homes that are participating in a pilot program where we've integrated vegetative material into the yard waste carts. So along with their grass clippings and their trees and all that stuff, they can also now throw in vegetative scraps, so fruits, vegetables, and grain-related items. No fats, oils, and greases are currently allowed in our pilot program. It's composted at the Otay landfill. When we were getting ready to launch our pilot, we had town hall meetings. and those were effective. Countertop containers, those were given out to residents that showed up for the town hall meetings. And then we expanded it to commercial customers in Chula Vista. We were real excited when Hagen's approached us after their acquisition of some of the local supermarkets, because they were very progressive and they wanted to participate. So we went from having about 2.5 tons a month of commercial food waste to 6-7 tons a month. So it was great. We were extremely bummed out when, unfortunately, they went bankrupt. So we lost half of our tonnage with that. But we're looking to pick that up. We're going to expand our pilot program to non-Chula Vista commercial customers as well. I was talking to Eric from the county earlier today and told him that we already have a couple of customers in the county that might be interested in participating. So we're real excited about that. And the Miramar Greenery. We continue to work with the Miramar Greenery. We continue to add customers to our roster. Anna's relentless when it comes to finding people that she wants to participate, and we're more than happy to work with her and get them on board and do the right thing. And more times than not, we are able to find a middle ground where we can work together and really find a process to make this effective for everyone involved. I added a little cuteness factor. I don't have a fancy video, but I do have what I consider 2 cute kids. These are my own. This is I'm a little biased. This is Sebastian and Oliver. One of our homework assignments during that Rev Sustainability Circle was to come up with a statement about who we are as a company and what we believe in. And we believe in the preservation of a blue planet, a cleaner, safer, and healthier world where people thrive, not just for today, but for generations to come. And those are my generations to come. Thank you.